What's in a pronoun? Well, according to a new proposed state bill, way too much. If passed, the bill would ban people in some workplaces from using or being called by their preferred pronoun.
Now today, the Chamber of Commerce representing Orlando's LGBTQ+ community spoke out, saying it is yet another bill chipping away at their rights. As WESH 2's Michelle Meredith reports, the bill's author says he's trying to give rights back to employers.
The Pride Chamber of Commerce stood united against the newest proposed state bill targeted at the LGBTQ+ community.
Our community will not be erased.
Introduced by freshman Florida House Rep Ryan Chamberlain out of the Ocala area, House Bill 599 has many nuggets, but in short, would ban using pronouns that don't match an employee's assigned gender in certain workplaces. For example, if you were assigned male at birth but identify as female, under this bill, the state of Florida still considers you a man, and therefore the pronoun he must be used no matter what your preference.
People are exhausted by these culture wars. They are exhausted by this extreme anti-woke agenda. They want us to solve real problems like soaring property insurance and car insurance. And this legislature is not taking those problems seriously.
The Pride Chamber of Commerce says when you factor in Florida's Don't Say Gay bill and the drag performance bill, this new proposed bill is the icing on Florida's anti-LGBTQ+ cake.
The worst thing it does, it keeps this perception that transgender people are a public safety issue on top of mind. I feel self-conscious about going to Walgreens or going to Publix. Am I being read? Will I be, will someone accost me?
The general feeling is that some state lawmakers are chipping away at the community's rights until eventually they basically won't have any rights. But in the proposed bill, Representative Chamberlain indicates he's giving rights to employers and contractors, the right not to be penalized if preferred pronouns are not used. The bill says it's state policy that a person's sex is a biological trait, and it's false to use a pronoun that doesn't match. And finally, the bill says there's a religious factor, that traditional or biblical views of sexuality and marriage are to be respected. The Pride Chamber says conservative lawmakers need to respect the change in the tide.
They've been beholden to Governor Ron DeSantis because they have believed that he would be the presidential nominee for their party. Newsflash, that is not going to happen.
What will happen? In the world of Florida politics, the only thing certain is that virtually nothing is certain. In Orange County, Michelle Meredith, WESH 2 News.